Glad you're watching Midday, everybody. It is Motivation Monday, but getting motivated is something so many of us just struggle with when we try to make changes at home, at work, or maybe even with our health. Art Coombs is joining us, and he talks about being motivated on 3 different levels. Art, tell us more about that.
3 different levels. Level 1, the most base level, is I have to. Listen to your language. When you say I have to, you are a slave. I have to do this, I have to do that. This and that are controlling you. You're not controlling you. The next level of motivation is I ought to. Now, I am doing it, I'm making the decision, but I'm doing it begrudgingly. I'm really not vested, but I'm doing it.
I didn't think about that, the word ought. It does mean that, doesn't it?
I ought to.
I ought to.
If I'm going out and my wife says, yeah, I think you ought to wear a tie.
Oh.
Exactly, see?
It changes everything.
See, it totally changes everything, right? So I ought to is, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not doing it because I want to. That's the highest level of motivation, I want to. Because when you live in the I want to space, you're totally proactive. You're in control.
There's power in that statement.
Totally.
You said it differently when you said I want to.
I want to do
Right.
this. I want to wake up early and exercise. I want to go to work and excel. Live your life in the I want to space.
Is it that easy? Is that the line we use? How else can we be motivated to make positive changes?
Well, I think it all starts with your language. So watch your language.
Okay.
Language changes your thoughts change your perspective changes your reality. So really listen to that. Often when I'm speaking, I talk about this and someone says, well, Art, there are certain things that we have to do. And one of them might be taxes. And I say, well, okay, well, let's think about that. What are the consequences of not paying your taxes? Fines, the IRS harassing you, possible jail. Okay, you can choose not to pay your taxes, but you can't choose the consequences. So when you look at it from that perspective, yeah, I want to pay my taxes.
I want to.
I want
Right.
to pay my taxes.
It's so true. That switches the mindset, doesn't it?
Totally.
Do you talk to yourself in the mirror? Should we be talking to ourselves in this positive way?
I do it in the shower.
Do you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My wife will come in and say,
Who's in there?
What are you doing?
Who's in there right now?
Yeah, exactly. What are you talking about? No, I talk to myself all the time. I want to do this. And I make the same mistake. Sometimes I catch myself. I have to do this. And I'm like, oh, do I really have to do this? Or do I want to do this?
It's interesting how much words change your positivity. How do we keep that want to positive mindset all the time?
I think it's challenging. I think there are often times when we slip into an I have to. And I think we have to remember that you don't have to be motivated all the time. There are times in the morning when the alarm goes off, I don't want to get up out of bed. But successful people develop habits that go beyond the motivation. That's when you know you don't have to be motivated. I talk to other authors who go, oh, I want to write another book, but I struggle. I struggle with self-doubt. If you're waiting to be motivated to do something that you really don't want to do, you'll never do it.
This is on you. This is your mindset.
You have
and this
to
is
totally own it.
practice. This is practice. If you want to know more from Art, go to artcoombs.com, everybody. That's his website right there on your screen, motivational speaker and author. And watch here every single Monday, and we'll link you to that info, abc4.com/midday. Thank you, Art.
Thank you.
Brian, over to you.